Hey, listen up. This is Jerry Harris, SPRB Radio Podcast Show. Check it out with 10-star General and Sharon Mango. The live conversation show. Check it out. Don't left it out. Oh yeah. Hey, SPRB Radio Podcast. SPRB Radio Podcast. With 10-star General and Sharon Manga, yeah. SPRB Radio Podcast. SPRB Radio Podcast. Check it out. Check it out. Check it out. Yes. Check it out. Check it out. Check it out. Now. Yes, SPRB Radio Podcast with 10-star General and Sharon Manga. Check it out.
Greetings, one and all. This is Lloyd Brown, and I full dose the SPRB Radio Podcast with the one and only, the one and only. Ten-star General alongside the delightful and the delectable Sharon Manga. So remember me tell you, full dosing the SPRB Radio Podcast with 10-star General and Sharon Manga. Interesting, informative, and productive. You see me?
Greetings, one and all. I'm your host, 10-star General, and today we have another brilliant episode of the Live Conversation Show. Today we have a legend, in the industry, and this guy has been going for many years. And before we introduce him, we are going to come to Miss Sharon Mango.
Greetings, one and all. We definitely have a legend in our midst. Hoping all is well with everyone, and we're very excited today about this show. I am ready to get started, Mr. 10-Star General. How are you doing? Matter of fact, how are you doing, 10-Star?
I'm running on 70% today. Yeah, I'm running on 70%, but I'm still alive, and thank God we're in the land of the living, so we can't be too ungrateful.
Good. That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. I love to hear that. Okay.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
Now, he always watches our show in the background there somewhere, and his name is the legendary Mikey Jarrett. It's his Earth Strong today, so we want to wish him a very happy Earth Strong too. Yeah, Mikey Jarrett, happy Earth Strong, sir. Let's just hear a message from Mikey Jarrett.
Blessed love universally. This is the original Mark Daddy Mike Jarrett endorsing, yes, one of the greatest podcasts that I have listened to, seen, and so happy to be a part of it. I'm talking about SPRB Podcast with 10-Star General and the original, yes, Sharon Manga. Tell it to the world. Let them know that this podcast, run things universally. Mark Daddy said that. Mark Daddy. Oh, Mark Daddy. Yes, bless up 10-star general and the original Sharon Mangos. Them run things when you talk about podcasts here. Blessed love. Universal.
Yes, my good friend for years, the good Mikey Jarrett, and he's there strong today. So we want to wish him more life, more prosperity, more health and strength on these super earth strong. All right, still looking great, still looking good. Yes.
Yes, that's true. Though I was about to say that he's looking very well, very, very well.
Mm-hmm.
God bless him.
And how you been?
Good. Good. Let me just say, thank God, good. Right?
Amen.
Weather been bothering the back. You know how you just get all these little ailments, but you know what? I'm good. I'm staying
Right,
blessed.
right. All right, let's give
Mhm.
that all important like and describe message if you don't mind.
Please like and subscribe to our channel. Support the overdogs. People say, "Oh, support the overdogs." We're here to spread the word, spread the light, spread awareness. So please like and subscribe. Hit that subscribe button. Thank you so much. I will remind you at the end of the show.
Yeah, thank you so much. And if it is your first time, once again, hit the notification bell as well, so that we can keep you updated whenever we go live. All right. So who have we got in today? We have a guy who's a legend in the industry. All the way, I do believe it's the Waterhouse region, right? Where the man come from. I have to big up
Yes.
man like I have to big up man like um uh, Francis, Fitzroy Francis, because he's the person originally who introduced me to Trevor
Mm,
Castell. And me and
mm,
Trevor have been many years later good friends. He obviously has lost his brother. We're going to be talking about all that. And we're going to be talking about his journey and Trevor Castell's journey. So let's just bring in our guest who's going to be on the show today, who goes by the name of Trevor Castell. So here he is, ladies and gents.
Trevor. Welcome,
Hello,
Trevor.
Jen. Mad
Round
love,
of applause,
respect.
friend.
Big up the general and Sharon,
You
Yes,
know, I
sir.
got to salute you.
I'm happy to
like
see.
always.
I'm happy to see
Yeah,
you. So happy.
yeah, like always. And SPRB is always, a trend. It's a good thing.
Yes, yes.
Thank you,
Continue to do that
brothers.
way.
It's nice to see you looking sparkling. You
You
look
know what
Yeah,
like
I said?
you,
Right.
you look
you look
like
good.
new money.
Always new money, man. You got to keep the faith. It look like new money, though. You have to
He
believe, It
said,
look like new money.
like, you have to believe. It's true, though.
Yeah.
Very true.
Because
Very true.
every day you get one more older. So
That's
For
right.
real. For real.
Mm-hmm.
can't
And
stress
you're
Mm-hmm.
too much.
and you're talking to us from the sunny region, right?
Yeah, I'm in Florida.
Woo! Damn.
It's nice
Land
out
What
of
there,
part
heat.
of
bro.
Florida? What part of Florida are you in, Sarah? What part of Florida?
I'm in Margate right now, next to Carl Spring, right beside each other.
Okay. Okay. Nice
Mm.
You have
and
an idea?
sunny and warm.
Yeah, man.
Yes.
It's nice outside today.
Yep. I tell you what we're gonna do. Let's get into your journey. Um, and I want you to take us from the very beginning. Take us
Yeah.
to the place where you grew up and what life was specifically growing up in that particular region.
Yeah, I was born in St. Andrew. They call it otherwise Kingston 11. That's Waterhouse. You know,
Okay.
Tower
Mm.
Hill, those places, Marlow, that's complete. Everything
Hmm.
right there. And I go to a small school, a little all-age school, see what all age. But I grew up good, but I have a lot of friends.
Mm.
I still have friends today that we go to school with,
Mm.
all over. They all over. Facebook brings a
Mm.
lot of people to you,
That's
Yeah,
Okay.
true.
So I grew up in the Waterhouse area. It was a good place at the time. Very good.
Hmm. Did you
Things
grow up
happen
with mom
regardless,
and
but it was good. Huh?
what was it like? What was it like growing up with mom and dad?
Yeah, it was good, man. We do the best. Mom did the best she can. Dad do the best he can.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't great, but it was comfortable, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And we learn
Right,
how to satisfy and do things and keep it going. That's the good
right.
thing. Respect was a
Okay.
great part of it. Manners and respect was a great part of it,
Yeah.
no matter what the situation was.
Well,
I don't see that
and
today, but.
well, I tell you what. How many brothers and sisters did you have, or do you have? I should say,
I have 5 brothers.
five
Right now,
brothers.
there's only
Oh,
two remaining. I just lost one in June. You know,
okay. Sorry to
that's
hear
my
that.
smaller brother. Clifton.
Okay.
Everybody know my Bud, but that's my smaller
Mm,
brother, the one that followed me.
right.
Mm.
And then I follow Lacksley. I follow
Set up.
Lacksley.
Okay. Yeah.
And then you have
Yeah.
two more, which the other one is in New York right now. The older one to him passed also. So I
Okay.
lost two.
You
So two
lost two of
brothers
them.
and
So I lost three.
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 Two.
Okay.
Yeah. The oldest one, then Lacksley, then the smallest one.
Okay.
Oh, sorry to hear that.
Mm,
Yeah.
Sorry to hear that.
yeah. So talk to me. Talk to me what it was like growing up with, because to my understanding, I think it was both of you, Trevor, Laxley and yourself, who were the musical ones, right?
Yeah, from we go to school, we usually like music, but we didn't really establish it to anyone too much. We were just into it. And I live on the street where the studio at, King Tubby Studio,
Mm.
and I moved from one place to the other on the same street maybe 3 times. So we always have access to the studio.
So,
And
so, so, so let's start from the very beginning of how music became a part of your life, or both of you, you and Trevor.
Laxi,
Yeah.
yeah, music became a part of our life because like I said, the studio was there.
Mm,
And our surroundings was like musical. Cause we grew up with Don Carlos also. Grew up with
mm,
Gold. We grew up with most of the artists them from the Black Kuros, you name it. The
mm,
Shout to the President, the Mama Liza, everybody, man. I grew up around Connor Camp because I was a friend with the son of Bunnelly, and I was friends with Bunnelly also. So I
okay.
was in the fraternity where it was to my advantage.
Okay. Okay.
So
So you grew up with a lot of the stars anyway. So
yeah,
music
they
was
were a
your
lot of people,
DNA.
Black Kuro, you name it. Wailing Soul,
Right.
everybody, man.
Right.
Colin Campbell, everybody comes around the studio, so we react. We kind of interact together.
So how did that affect your psyche musically? Did it make you want to do the same thing?
It pushes me a lot, pushes me to do what I
Mm,
want to do. I started sing, sing more and more and more because I'm telling you, I had a lot of artists around me, a lot. You name
mm-hmm.
it, they was there.
Okay.
They was there, man. Trust me, there's so much to name. And who started, I always see them. They come to the studio.
Right.
The studio was like a popular studio.
So
Very
Laxley
popular.
was the first one to get into the music industry. What was that like from you looking from the outside in? You know, him getting into the industry.
But Lux get into the industry because of me.
Okay.
It was because of me, because of my acquaintance with everyone.
Mm-hmm.
Augustus Pablo was my friend, all of them. His clique, everybody has a clique that comes to the studio. So
Right.
I was like, they're the runner. When they don't go to, because of Waterhouse, they don't really know no one.
Mm-hmm.
So they're looking for someone who they can trust to ask for a favor, to get this for me, get that for me, get this for me, get that for me.
Yeah.
Whatever they want, I find it. If they
Okay.
need smoke, I find it. If they need lunch, I find it, whatever. So
Mm-hmm.
I was well connected to everybody. So I was the trustworthy person, you know,
Mm-hmm.
and still trying to sing also. So
Mm-hmm.
one day there's a beat playing in the studio. Me and my brother was sitting outside Lacksley because I live across the street at that time.
Mm-hmm.
And the song was playing and I started to sing a song, you know. And then Lacksley was there with me and he was listening to the beat that I was singing on. And then he started singing the song.
Okay.
So Augustus Pablo came out and asked me if I could buy something for him. I think he wants something to smoke. So I said, okay, no problem. I'll get it for you. And something they said to him that, hey, Pablo, my brother want to sing on this beat right here, man. And he said, yeah, I'm not looking for no artist right now, but I got a friend inside the studio named Ephraim.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to go inside and ask him if he's looking for artists because I think he was saying something like that.
Okay.
So I said to him, all right. So when you go and come back from the store, man, I'll let you know. I'm going to talk to my friend because we close. We were real cool, you know, because I know him for years because I grew up there.
Mm-hmm.
Most of my life is on that street. And he said to me that, okay, when you come back. So when I come back, he said to me, oh, tell your brother to come tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
Because they had session for a couple of days in the studio.
Mm-hmm.
So when he came tomorrow, the next day,
Yeah.
he went in the studio and they gave him the beat, the same beat.
Okay.
And the song that he sang was a song that I write.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Children of the Israelites.
Okay.
And that was his first song. That's where he started.
Okay.
Wow.
So I was happy for him because he was a better writer at the time.
Mm-hmm.
And I love his voice also. Even though I'm singing, I love my brother's voice also, you know?
Right.
So I was happy. Sorry about that.
Yeah. I've been doing a
I
lot
was
of that
overwhelmed.
coughing today
You
myself.
get his feet in the door.
Hmm?
Yeah, I was happy, man.
You was happy for him.
Yeah.
How old were you? How old? What was the age difference with you two?
We started doing it like we were young. You know, all at school, like 14. We like it before that, the age about 14, 15. We started taking on to the music more. 16. I think Lacksley started when he was like going 16, going 17.
Okay.
And I was about 15. And then he take it from there. As he get older, he's continue.
Drink some more water, brother. Drink some more water.
Yeah,
I can hear it in
yeah.
your voice. Yeah.
Yeah.
The AC does that
Oh,
to you.
it was good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's a time for that, you know.
Yeah.
Time for the yeah. I know. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, it was great.
So he got his first big break. How did his first big break come along, and how did that go for him in the interim?
Yeah, back then it wasn't no great finances and money in the music business like that. Somebody will take your song and they take it abroad, right? And they will try to do something with it, then come back to you, you know, and tell you a story, whether it's good or bad. They give you a story because you don't have a visa to travel nowhere or go nowhere.
Right.
But Pablo was good. Pablo was a good guy, and his friends was always a good guy too. You know.
So remind me who is the first producer was that Lacksley worked with?
That's Pablo, Augustus Pablo.
Augustus Pablo. Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
And his friend.
Wow.
So after the first recording, what happened after that?
Well, it's like everybody start to listen to what he got and want to, you know, everything start come together little by little. Everybody want a piece of Lacksley. A piece of Lacksley. A piece of Lacksley. While I'm motivating myself, say I'm not ready yet, I'm ready, you know? And then I start moving slightly, coming in little by little and start doing things for other people, you know?
At what stage of Lacksley's career did you now enter where you felt confident enough to enter in now and say, yeah, I'm ready now?
I was ready at a good stage because I was doing stuff for other people. Those songs never get a chance to release because I haven't heard them. They still had
Right.
them on tape. And then one of my friends, Wayne Green, was into the business too. We grew up like that. We friends, you know. And
Mm.
still we have Don Carlos and everybody else was trying to get together at the same time, molding. And now
Okay.
this guy they call he was a jeweler and I forgot his name. And he was doing some song with me too. But
Mm.
I didn't hear nothing else about the song.
Mm.
And it's like, they don't have a visa, they don't have nothing. They was just trying to get into the game.
Mm.
The guy named Bali, you know. So I did a
Okay. I
couple
hear
songs
that
for
name, I know.
him, and then he didn't get nowhere. But they had
Mhm.
tracks with me right now sitting on, and
Right.
then there was my friend had a tracks at some things in Tubby's studio, but Tubby's died after that, that's long
Mm.
after because he
Right.
went abroad. And then that's when I started to mold myself in, trying to do the gigs here, do the dub plate
Mm.
here. To be honest, I started to DJ, even
Mm.
though I could sing. I was
Right.
doing everything to get in. I DJ and I sing, but I was mostly trying to get on the dub plate because
Mm.
Scientist was around that store at the time as a young guy, very young,
Mm.
Scientist. Yeah,
Okay.
he was like his backbone,
Mm-hmm.
Me and Scientist was like, me and my little cousins lived next door to the studio. Lucky, Peter, and even Striker Lee's son David used to hang with us too. And we were like a pack of dogs, man. We close, very close.
Mm. Mm.
So Scientist was a part of it too. So he can tell you,
Yeah.
So if you see him, you see us.
Yeah. Yeah.
And today he's still strong, So that's how I
Mm.
started entering it, and I started to sing now and then, I get my little click. And then Striker Lee now was there, and his son was my best friend at the time.
Oh yeah.
And he told his father, hey, why don't you put Trevor on this beat? He got a song for it. And he
Striker
was like,
Lee.
yeah, okay. It's Striker Lee. He said, yeah. But he was my friend, but I never asked him at the time until I heard a
Mm.
particular feeling that beat, And he said,
Yeah.
yeah. Because his son was like pushing me, because he knew I could do it. He said, go on that one, do that, man. And he told his father, and his father said, okay. So I went in there and I did my part. And that was it.
But I heard that man
for other people.
Striker Lee, I said I heard that Striker Lee was no joke.
Yeah. He had a lot of beats and a lot of artists, He was the man back then, Johnny Clark, Connor the Camper,
Yes,
Delaware Wilson, you name it.
yes.
And those are the guys, they were friends of mine. They molded me also. They becomes a part of my life. John Holt, all of these people know me very well.
Wow.
You name it. Johnny Clark, good friend. John Holt, good friend. Cornell, Delaware Wilson.
The legends, the legends, the legends.
I know all those people, man.
Yeah.
His sister, I think, it's Tiny. I know all these people. Not just to say hi, but to conversate with. 100%.
Now tell me,
David,
tell me something. As far as where your career is concerned, and where Lacksley's career was. At what point in both your careers did Lacksley fall sick?
Lacksley was feeling sick for a while. Even
How,
before he
how, how
started.
many how many years into his career did he fall sick?
Lacksley was sick when he was going to school with us, like when he was 16, 17. He was going through a little changes, A little smart, little spasm thing going on with him. He would run to the bathroom, run back, and then he could run to the bathroom like he had a little diarrhea or something like that. He's going through some of the changes, and it was unusual, but he could live with it for a period of time. But as he get older, it's like it festers, start to get more and more. You go to the doctor, they give him this, they give him that, and everything looks like it's okay for a while. Then it just come back again. And then, as he grew up, as he's still singing, he never stopped. He was doing it as he go along. So that wasn't a a factor to stop him.
Mm.
He was still continuing doing his song. All these music songs you hear, he was sick.
Mm-hmm.
But sometimes he put on a little weight, and he's stressing, you see, losing weight, mental,
Mm.
He's stressing because the doctor can't find no complaint. Don't know what's going on with him.
So,
So
and you say, sorry, go on, Sean.
Sorry, I was just going to say, so the same ailment that he was having from he was younger, you're saying that it's carried him through to adulthood, and they still couldn't find what was wrong with him.
Yeah, the doctor was like, this is puzzling. They don't understand what's going on there, bro. And
same symptoms, everything, all the time.
Yeah, it's like they couldn't control it. He was, they don't know what really was going on. It was kind of different. And it's not like he has a disease. He didn't have nothing like that. It's just simply just unusual. The Indian doctor told my mom, I don't know what's going on with your son, but we're doing the best we can. It's kind of strange, but we give him the best medicine, best everything. And it's at the University of the West Indies, so they did the best thing they can do because it's a college also. And they do a lot to sustain him. Yeah. So the day when he went to the hospital, he was supposed to come out. He was looking good also. He still came out. And then rainfall the night, and then he was just supposed to come out the next day. And then I was home and see a car pull up to my mother's house asking for my mom. Because he was supposed to come home and he was doing good. They say he had pneumonia in the night. They leave the window open, some windows open, and he got pneumonia. Could be because his body was going through so much stress, his pores, everything was open, and he got sick.
Yeah.
And then he told my mom he died.
And how old was he at that time? How old was he?
Like 23.
Yeah, young. My God. Wow.
Yeah.
I am so sorry to hear that. That's tough.
Yeah.
Not knowing, I think for me, it would always be not knowing what was actually wrong with him. You know what I mean? Like his immune system was down while he was able to contract.
That's what happened. His immune was gone. Immune system was gone.
It was shot. Yeah.
So, they keep the AC in the place and all that stuff, and then the window open and say, have an explanation, but I was young too.
Yeah. Well, you were you were older than him, right? Were you old?
No, my brother older than me. Yeah. Right, so I was like, it hit me so hard I couldn't even cry. I was just frozen, man.
Of course.
Because I used to see him so sick all the time, back to back. I live with it. I always speaking on him, always looking. In my mind, I'm thinking though, but it's like it becomes a part of me. People don't understand when you don't cry. It's more painful than when you cry.
Yeah, I know that feeling, sir. I know that feeling. So you couldn't. It's still even like a shock. You know what I mean? I always say that it's like it happened, but it's like you haven't acknowledged that it's actually happened. Like, you know what I mean? Yeah. It's that.
And sometimes that acknowledgement is just not there. You're still saying, what happened?
Yes. What happened? Because you don't know what happened. How?
Until today.
Trust me, I understand that. There's no
closure
to it.
My life is good, everything is all right, I'm happy and this and that. And then all of a sudden come across reflection.
Yeah, but that's normal. I hope you know that is normal and that is okay.
Yeah,
for you, because you were close. You never actually had closure. Like you didn't even get time to say goodbye. How about that? You just see a car come and pull up. You didn't get to say goodbye.
Same thing with my other brother. Same thing, because he got diabetes. The other one. So smaller one.
Oh wow.
So it's just, I have to be strong for myself. And I know I am. So That's why I'm sitting here. I could tell the tales because it's like a sore got you dress it, get better, so you feel the pain and everything, and the healing process and everything. So you can tell the story now.
How
It's
many
funny.
years? How many years did Lacksley have from the minute he bust into the music industry? How many years did he have?
I would say about 7 years.
He had 7 years.
15, I'm saying 15, 23. But it's like
Right.
17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 20. Well, he was there, but I would say roughly good 4 or 5 years
Right.
where he started to get
Because he
into it.
was very highly regarded in the industry.
Yeah.
Within
He
those,
was the
the
first one,
first
like
time that
in
he
the
was on the
Waterhouse
scene.
region.
Sorry.
You have artists in the Waterhouse region was well renowned, well recognized, like because you have it. That's what I know. Eric Duncan and guys come from there. They're great guys. But as
Because
after a period of time, it's like everything slowed down.
yeah,
Locks took the touch and start to highlight it with thanks to Robert Palmer.
because
The leadership.
Laxley had that Black Uhuru vibration about him too.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, we're
You
all
know.
friends. We know each other. Lucky
Hmm.
and them, Michael, you know.
Yeah.
And there's other guy, a Taylor guy, used to sing with them. I know all of them. He used to be the Jays before he started singing with them. And then this other guy, a lot of artists.
Yeah.
Even King Thomas brother was a singer too, the Jays.
Mm, yeah.
So a lot of artists come from Waterhouse. If we had a youth reunion or something with all the guys from Waterhouse, it'd be a massive thing, man.
Mm,
That's why unity is
Yeah.
the strength. I wish everybody could get together and just compromise and bygones be bygones, and we do a celebration.
mm, mm, mm,
You might be the one to do that.
mm.
You
Oh,
might be the one to do that.
I was
Speak
talking to Dan
life into
about that the other
it.
day. I was talking to Dan about that the other day. I was talking to Dan about that, if we could get together. I was talking to Dan Collis about it. Because, I was telling him that, because Black Ur is one of the biggest things from Waterhouse also. My love, respect for Black Ur, Dr. Simpson, Michael Rose.
Yeah, yeah.
R.I.P. Puma, and, God Dennis. They're my colleagues, and the guy from I forgot his name, from the Taylor guy. Yeah. But Fitzroy also.
Yeah.
We all get up together,
Paul, let's not forget Paul Elliott.
Paul Elliott, a lot of people, man. So much people to say, man. We got shout to the president. We got big boy we call Mother Liza. We got so many people, man. We got Trevor Castell. Everybody come from Waterhouse, man. We were the thing. Other areas were good. Sugarman era and all this era, Knoxville era, Jungle era. But Waterhouse was the trend, really. Greenwich Farm, too.
The only person that I knew that died very, very early during his career was Hugh Mundell.
Yeah, Hugh Mundell was a part of our clique also. I love respect, R.I.P. Mundell, yeah. And that's what Lacksley becomes a clique with Hugh Mundell also because of Pablo.
Right.
They were my friends also. And then Junior Reid joined the clique. Lacksley went to get Junior Reid. Yeah.
So Waterhouse really was the hub where all the stars came from.
Pretty much.
Too many, man. Too many. Trust me, too many, man.
And you lived in the middle of it.
I live in the heart of it, yeah.
The heart of it, yeah. So literally you could walk out of your house and boom, right in front of you is whose house?
Everybody else, man. Don Carlos. Right?
Everybody.
Don Carlos was one of my best friends.
Who could
Bro,
say
when
that?
I come from school, from school, Don coming up the street, I'm going across the street and we sit down.
Right.
And that was it till they go home. I'm playing
Right.
the guitar. He's singing. I'm singing. He's singing. He's playing his guitar.
Mm-hmm.
He tell you that. Enter you talk to him again. Ask him how
Right.
close we were. Sun up, sun down. Me and Dan Carlos. Other
Mm.
people were there too. I had another friend named Pablo. Paul. He was a part of us. He sing also.
Oh
He
yeah.
was one of my next door neighbor. It was always me, him, and Dan.
Mm-hmm.
We sing right through the night, man. Sing, sing, sing. So
Wow.
I'm not surprised Dan Carlos is where he at, right? Because he put in the work,
Mm. Right. So talk to me about your big break. How did the big break come in?
Well, the big break come with Bunny Lee, as far as taking my song abroad and
And
all
you
that
had
stuff.
already
And
known Bunny Lee, right?
huh?
You already knew about Bunny Lee, right?
Yeah, I know Bunny Lee long before I even doing song for him.
Okay.
Yeah, we were close. We were cool. Like I say, I'm the guy they're trustworthy with. I used to
Mm.
do things for them. He
Right.
used to look out for me certain ways. Like,
Yeah.
if I do things for them, And this artist, Johnny Clark, was my friend. Cornell.
Mm.
They don't really walk the street. I was the street walker for them to get the stuff they needed, the food.
Right.
We stayed in the studio from 12 o'clock in the day sometimes to the next morning.
Right.
And that's like an everyday thing because he was the man. He was the producer. He was the top dog.
Mm. Mm.
So he stayed there, keep working. You name the artist, he got there.
Yeah.
And everybody, Johnny Clark, everybody was just grinding. Delaware was grinding.
Mm.
Everybody was grinding, man. The big
Mm.
artist, he got there. And as soon as he finished the song, the next day they start cutting double,
Mm.
selling to the sound systems,
Yeah,
So
right there
when
on
I get
premises.
yeah, it was Bodley was brilliant,
Mm.
The guy was brilliant. I'll take my hats off to him, man. My love and respect, R.I.P. He
Right.
was brilliant.
What was the procedure to voice for Bunny Lee? What was the procedure?
Bunny Lee is a down-to-earth person, He doesn't really have a procedure. Trust me. You hear a beat, you like it, you sit on it. But normally he has his artists where he make his preparation for it. Like I'm gonna make an album with Johnny Clark. I'm gonna make an album with Cornell,
Mm.
I gotta make an album with Barry Brown. I write a song for Barry Brown, was a hit song also.
Right. So how did Cool and Deadly come about? That's what I'm specifically trying to drive at here. Give me that story.
At the time everybody was clicking, everybody was singing, every artist have a song going. I'm the underdog. But like I say, I'm in the studio. I hear tons of beat what my ears catch on to.
Mm-hmm.
But I didn't want to just run to this guy, that guy. I was very street smart. And I heard a lot of stories about people and producers. So I didn't want to run into everyone. But at that point in time, like I said, when I come from school, that's where I'm at right there. And when Bunley's son come from school, we're right there in the street playing soccer in the street scrimmage. So we always talking about music. We're talking, because I was his company when he come from school while his father working. So we at the studio. So we finish playing, or sometimes we sit by the studio. It's like a gate, like a garage. The studio was built in a little one room.
Yeah.
So we sit on the porch in front of the house. So we hear everything what's going on. So when I hear that beat was playing, I was there sitting down and I said, yeah, I had a little friend named Michael Irie, he's a DJ too. And he was rapping, DJing, and I was singing and DJing. And we compared together and I heard the lyrics.
Yeah.
I said, you know what? Let me write this thing real quick. Because I like what you were saying and what I was doing. And I said, let me write this. And I started writing the song. And the beat was keep repeating. Because somebody was singing on it. I don't remember who was singing at the time. And I said, I'm going to sing on this beat. And that's it. And I told Striker Lee's son that was there. Let me sing on that beat. I tell him father I like to sing on that beat. And he went on straight ahead and tell me. And Striker Lee didn't hesitate to put me on. No lie.
Where did that lyric come from?
Because he heard me singing before too,
But where the lyric there come from?
So he gave me the opportunity. Huh?
You did you construct it in your head? Did you write it down? How did the
Yeah,
whole
I
process
write it
happen?
down. I write it down.
Okay.
I write it down because time to go. So I have to write it down so I don't miss nothing. So I
Mm,
couldn't just construct it in my. I write it there and then.
right.
It was like 2 3 days ago. It's the same day. I write it, I
Mm,
sing it.
right. Right.
And that's not the only song I did like that. The other song I did like that was the one named Dance Up on New Kingston.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, what I want to do is just play a few bars of Cool and
Cool
Deadly
and
if I can.
deadly, please. Yes.
Just play a few bars. Let's see if we can play here.
Yep.
You can hear it?
And this is
Yeah.
cool
Yes.
and deadly. It has a new kind of styling. Cool and deadly. It has a new kind of styling. Cool and deadly. In a dancehall styling. Hug up your boyfriend, tell him mutually. Make him rub from back right down to belly. The waist is up in wine to the baseline. You put it up and move to the rhythm in time. Some of them I give you in a water pumpy, and some of them I give you in a horseman style. I give you in a cool and deadly. Cause this a new style, I feel one slowly. It is iron, and this is cool and deadly.
Big tune, big tune, big tune. Love it.
Big.
I respect, man.
Now, I know Bunny Lee can be an electrifying individual. So he's heard that particular song. What was his reaction?
That's what I
Well,
want to know too.
he have so many good songs. So he didn't he know it was good. He said good one. He said nice one, nice, good. They come in Stella. It's a nice one, Stella. Yeah, I mean Castell, so he got Castella, so it's a nice one, Stella. The one I go,
Right.
nice one. And he smiled, and
Mm.
like that, nice one, you know.
You want to
Well,
continue
but I used to it, and he used to those kind because I'm around him for so long. Because now I'm
Yeah.
running with him for a long time. Before that, I start running with him,
Yeah.
So while I'm running with him, it just come automatic to me normal,
Mm.
Waiting
He
for
must have
something
really
good to
liked
happen.
you. He
Mm.
must have liked you because, like I said, Bunny Lee, Striker Lee, I heard was no joke. If you
No, I
don't
know for
like
years,
something,
I grew up around him.
no joke.
No, I grew up around him. Like I told you, I grew up around him. At one point, I was at his house when he went to England for a period of time. I was with his son. So, cause we friends, I moved from Waterhouse to Dorney Park in Lacksley. That's
Mm.
Kingston 20, and he lived up the street, so I could just walk to his house. So his
Mm.
sons were
Okay.
there, and that's where I used to have a base. So it's not like I was a stranger to him. He know my family. I know his
Oh,
family, his
that's
mom, his father,
yeah.
his family. It's like family to me. It's right now. His brother-in-law, which is Derek Morgan, his sister married to Derek Morgan. We're very
Mm.
close. His kids, they live down here where I'm at right now. So it's
Mm.
like a pocket of family. We still close, like from way back when. I know his
Yeah.
mom, I know everybody. They respect me. I respect them. They are good people.
Mm.
We come off of a good table. His mother was a nice lady. His father was a
Mm.
nice man. His brothers. So it's not like I was just a guy hanging in there trying to catch a bone. We were like real
Yeah.
close as we grew.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Wow.
We were real like family, real family. Everywhere you see him, you see me. That's why I really still joke over here. That's why he's always a joker. He like to crack. So
Mm.
he normally call me. He used to call me Striker the Big Son.
Mm-hmm.
If you see me having a shirt look too big, he say I got a Striker the big shirt. But you look
Right.
Striker the big shirt, man. He just like the joker on. That is, man. He's a
Mm.
comic,
Yeah.
Because we always trust me. Day in, day out, we together. I was a part of everybody.
One big community, family
Yeah,
community.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Mm.
And some of the artists until
Oh,
today, they're still corresponding with me.
well, that's a wonderful thing. That's why it looks like you might have to do this big reunion thing because it's so in your heart. It's so in you. You know so many people. You live good. You have so many connections. Why don't you think of that as one of your projects? You
No,
need
one of
to
my
add that you
brothers, like I said, no, like I said, to be honest, I spoke to Don about it like a week and a half or 2 weeks ago. I spoke to Don about it because I'm trying to do something for my brother. I want to do a tribute to my brother. I got friends in England who are
one
inviting me to come and do it, a tribute to my brother, Lacksley Castell.
Mm.
So it's like I want
uh,
to do a thing. They telling me, I tell them I want to come to England this year. So they're telling me, if you come to England, don't just come to visit. I want you to do something with us, for
Mm.
Lacksley and you Monday.
Mm.
I got Boom Donovan, I got Earl 16. I got
Yeah.
other friends also, but those are the ones who really trying to spark something, they're really
Mm.
good guys,
Yeah.
So they're telling me to do that. So I spoke to Don about it. Trevor Castell and friends, or whatever it is, which
Yeah.
one name they want to put it, whatever, Tribute to Lacksley Castell, you know the Boom Donovan and Earl 16 and
Yeah.
friends,
Boom, boom, boom,
Very
boom,
good.
boom. Donovan would be
So
the perfect man to spearhead that.
yeah, you're a good dude, man. You know how to collaborate and
Yeah.
get things together. Try to see if
Yeah.
I could get the Robert Palmer, good guy also,
Hmm.
the producer of Lacksley. He's one of the top guy that I really respect. I look up to.
Right.
mm,
Really nice guy. Really standard guy.
So one of the things that I want people to understand about you and your brother is the fact that you are very close together. You are very close. You know what I mean? If one didn't know better, one would go thinking you two were twins, right? So you've lost now.
Yeah, we came from the
Half,
same family.
huh?
Yeah, but we were very close. Very close. You're right, man.
Yeah, yeah, very close. And now that, losing, one half of yourself, which is your brother, where, you're both musically inclined, you know, you then forge your way forward. You've now done a song called Cool and Deadly. He's now hitting the streets. You've now done another song
Dance
that
about
you
New
did
Kingston.
with, yeah,
Dance about New Kingston.
dancing.
You right again.
Tell me
dance up a
about
new
that.
thing.
Well, that one was another quick one. I did it less so fast. I did that one. We and Bunley was in the studio again, all of us, and Radigan was in Jamaica, clash with Barry G.
Mm,
So they went to
Ah,
New Kingston and they had a dance, big dance. So they
mm,
need to clash on the radio now.
yeah.
So every producer giving him songs to hype him up with a clash. Barry G get from this one, Barry G get from that one. Radigan get the same people, giving both of them to make the clash.
Mm,
So Bundy said, "What you got to me?" And I said, "I got something. I mean, what you gonna do?" And he said, I want to go on that one, which is that the Greenwich Farm rhythm. That I
mm,
went to a
mm,
dance club with Greenwich Farm with Colin Campbell.
mm,
So I just get together real quick and start to write. It was one of the fastest songs I ever write. They even said that. That was one of the fastest songs. Because
mm.
the clash was last night and I write the song of the month. That's how brilliant Bunley was. He know to get ideas and tell you
yeah.
which way to go and say, well, what do you think about this? Yeah, man, dances are good, man. So that's a dance about Greenwich Farm, it's a
Yeah.
dance about New Kingston. And that was it.
Right,
Bunley
right,
is a creator, very good creator.
right,
Come to
right.
ideas. So I just take it
Mm,
from there. Because I'm around him so long, it rubs off
Mm,
on me also.
right.
So,
yeah.
usually they ask me to do things. Sometimes he leave when he go in the studio. He left and he'll tell me, "Oh, I gotta take care of something. Listen to this song and tell me what you think." And blah blah blah. I usually do that for him.
Yeah, yeah.
So, but when I write the song, we take it the same day. We write. I did the song like in the evening, and before
Right.
6 in the evening, we run it off,
Mm,
burn it up, we cut it up, and we take it to JBC, Jamaican Broadcasting Corporation, and take
right,
it to Radigan.
right,
Oh,
And
mm,
then both of them Radigan they got it. And
right.
then that was the first song that played
Mm,
on the radio when the clash began.
right.
They
ah.
played like 3 or 4 times.
Mm,
Dance up a new Kingston, right?
Yeah. And it was
Yes.
you know,
so
Yes.
let
and then
Yes.
that was
let
gonna make it becomes Barry G make it becomes his anthem. Every time after the clash and everything done, he came back on the show every day, 1 o'clock. That's the first song you hear playing.
Yeah. Well, it makes sense. It
Every
makes a
day,
lot
1
of
o'clock.
sense.
That was his anthem.
That's a great strategy. That was a very good strategy.
Let's just play a couple seconds of that. Let's play a couple seconds.
Yeah.
I went to a dance up on New Kingston, Brandy, and then Barry G was there. They play roots rock, they for me, and for everybody. They play roots rock, reggae, rub for me, and for everybody. So me and me, I dreamed of Satan. I was going to observe the scene. You should have seen the sexy girls in their new styles and their Yankee booties. Them just a rap, them just a rap, them just a rap and tap to Randigan and Barry G. Them just a rap, them just a rap, them just a rap and tap to Randigan and Barry G. So,
Man, I tell you,
Listen.
Trevor Castell was the lick.
He was genius, you know.
Yeah, I was
Genius.
right. I was at the right place and the right camp at the right time.
Genius move, though. Yes, he was. It was a genius move, though. It was.
Yeah, Striker was a good person, man. R.I.P. You know, the Gaga was good, man.
The original Gaga. Sharon, take over.
So, are you still friends with his son? Is his son still around? Like,
yeah, we're still friends. We're still friends. All his kids, we are friends. You know, we cool with his kids. You know, regardless of what I still respect everybody because we family, regardless, no matter what the situation or this or that or this or agreement, we family. Because you never forget where you come from and who was there with you. I was there for you.
Yeah.
You may have disagreement, but you can't carry it to the grave with you, you know, or whatever. You still have to love them, respect them, and I don't really have no enemy, you know. So, and I don't have nothing against anyone, none of his family or his kids or nobody. I have nothing against them. I respect them the same way. They're good family, they're good kids, you know. So, you know, so like I said, we still communicate. I still communicate with his sister, which is Nellie Morgan, the wife of Derek Morgan, all his nephews, you know. I barely get a chance to talk to his son, Little Striker. That's the little Gaga now.
Yeah.
And, you know, because he busy doing his thing. So, you know, maybe one day I reach out to him, you know, and have a conversation with him. You know, because he grew up around me also. And his son David is still here. We spent Thanksgiving together. We spent Christmas together at Derek Morgan's son's house with Derek Morgan, Nellie Morgan, and all the family. Because we like family, like I said. They're my family here. And furthermore, they're the ones that let me came down here. That's how close we are to Florida.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because we was in New York, me and his son lived together, and then he enchanted me to come down here and say, let's come. So we still together. We spend good times together. His mom is here, so also they Strikely X still there in Florida, also everybody. So it's like the same. Everybody, you know, we to be honest, they are my second family. So I can't throw no stones, no matter what the situation is. Yeah, I gotta respect him. You know, he down. You know, there's nothing bad to say about him. You know, he's a good person.
Let me just quickly ask you a question because I want to focus a lot more on your career. You know, as far as your career is concerned, where does your career turn to after Dance up at New Kingston? Where does it
I was
turn
doing
to
other
after
things.
that?
I started doing other songs for other people, and I was trying to do things for
stick a
myself.
pin for a second. Did you know that your tunes were firing shots in the UK?
No, I didn't know nothing about it because then internet wasn't 100% back then in Jamaica, and I didn't know what was going on until one day I was in a class and trying to go to school because, you know, got family now and all that stuff. You got to take care of home, whatever. But it still in me to do my music, but there was no one to put me on track, properly. And then kids
Right.
involved, so you got to work. And I get on the
I
computer. in the
don't even
class.
think there was internet back then, was there?
No, it was like few
What
little
year was
small.
that? What year was it?
1980, 83, something like that. We started that.
Yeah,
It was 85.
no.
85.
No
Internet was
internet
not
back
bad.
then.
No,
So it's
no internet was
so it's hearsay.
Yeah, 85. That's the time we started like doing music together and everybody. But in
Right,
85,
Yeah,
that's the time. 1985.
right.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's about that. It's
So
about that time. Yeah,
that's
yeah.
right. That's right. Okay.
So computer wasn't too much kicking. They go
Hmm.
to an office, it's a file and paperwork. File, paperwork.
Mm.
You know, see through this computer. You have a
Yeah.
secretary. That's why I used to have a secretary.
Mhm.
Imagine, did we even have fax machines back then? I don't think
Nothing,
we
man.
did.
All the stuff,
I
typewriter.
don't
You
think
know,
there
the
was
old
fax
typewriters
machine
with
back in
the big
the
round thing.
85.
Tick, 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 tick. That's the only thing you used to
No,
see in the
I
office.
I
No,
think
The old school
no, I
typewriter.
think that was the only thing that we had was the fax. We didn't have anything else. The fax was around. It was in the
or
offices. It was a
telegram. Fax and telegram. I know
Telegram.
telegram.
Telegram. It was telegram. It said
Telegram.
telegram. It was telegram. And then it was the telegram and the typewriter. You know that, but the old school typewriter
That's right.
Yes, yes,
with a round
yes.
thing, with a round
This was
keys.
Oh, Jesus.
yes,
You hear the noise while they're typing.
Yeah.
yes.
You can stand in the
Okay.
other room and hear the typing going
Mm,
off. Tick, 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 tick.
mm,
And when they bring it
So
back to type
let
again.
me ask you, Trevor, let me ask you something because
Yeah.
you started out in this game when you were younger. During that time, in your younger years, right, your formative years, did you know anything about the music industry and securing your music and rights, royalties? Did you know anything about that at that
Only thing I
age?
used to hear about. Only thing I used to hear about is performing rights. PRS. That's all you hear about. But
Okay.
it wasn't too literally 100% about it because it wasn't in Jamaica at the time. It was somewhere else. So Lacksley get a chance to do a little bit after a period of time.
mm,
And I didn't really know too much about it, but no one would tell you about it really. All you was
mm,
depending on somebody take your music, take your songs, take it abroad, do what they can do and do the best they can with it and bring you back something. Bring you some clothes, bring you some money, and one day get a chance to go abroad. That's all was in our head. Not only me, but most of the artists. Someone will say, hey, I'm gonna get a visa for you and you travel. So if you don't have a visa to travel, go nowhere, using the dark 110%.
mm.
So that
Yeah, I was.
was
Yeah.
in my era. Unless somebody really want to take you up to do something. At that time, I wanted to go to England though, when everyone was going back and forth, back and forth. I asked a couple of times to take me and never work out. But it's okay.
Yeah, I was curious. Now that I was thinking about it, I said, you were doing quite well. You're around all these people. I'm like, I was just curious if anyone was educating you at that time.
No,
I mean,
those
some of
days
your
nobody
songs
do
were
that.
doing well.
No, nobody would do that, because investment and profit always becomes an issue. You know that in any business, as well as it's always if someone put out some bread that go across the board, they want to see the bread that they put out come back to them. That's the profit. Then So back then, artists were crying like crazy, man. Everybody was crying. Trust me, the biggest names. Because
Yeah.
everybody's my friend and we all talk, Everybody talk, Man, I need some money, man. I need this, I need that. Man, I need, everybody complaining, everybody whining, but they would never speak out 100%,
Right,
You
right.
could see the face sometimes of artists, because no job, real job wasn't around back then. And that's their livelihood. And they want to stay clean. They want to look like an artist. They want to look decent. They want money in their pocket. You go to the dance, you hear everybody's song playing, you know, unless you do it for yourself back then.
Mm.
So we was all like in the dark as far as overseas.
Mm.
Right.
Not
Right.
just one artist, but all of them that never get a chance to travel. When they start traveling, you see a difference.
Is that why you left Jamaica?
No, I leave Jamaica because after my brother died, you know, I was like, I started to feel like a single soul, you know what I mean? And I
Mm.
was like, still have the guts with me to do my music and everything. So I think if I came
Mm.
here, things would have been better. You know, one of my friends sent for me, you know,
Mm.
and that's when I came here. No mother, no father, no sister, no brother, nobody. It was just me and my friend helped me to get here. When I get
Mm.
here, I thought it would be better for me to get a better grip to my music,
Mm.
but it never happened, you know. So I
Wow.
had to get myself together, kids get involved, and start working, but still hanging on in there. I used to be in New York also. That's where I used to see Michael Jarrett and them over there at Eggerman, where I used to be at
Yeah.
with Dave. That's where Sparkly's son, Michael Jarrett, no. We used to over
Mm.
there, you know, playing the sound in the back of the yard where we was living at Freddie behind Freddie house. You know,
Mm.
we was there, we used to jam out there. A lot of artists used to come over there, you know.
Mm.
And then it never worked out for me. So I said, let me run the street a little bit and we'll start working again. Then Striker
Mm.
Lee's son said, let's come to Florida because he was there. He moved back to Florida. So that's when I went back to Florida with him after a
Mm.
period of time. And then I started doing my own thing again. I started going to the studio called
Mm.
Peterson. He was making, that's who make my beats. You know? He was
Mm.
one of Bob Marley engineer. He's a multi-talented engineer. He could make beats, he could play all the instruments, and he could, you know.
Mm.
Mm.
And that's when I started doing other stuff. So I said, let me do this tribute to my brother. I started to make beats and started to sing about my brother's songs to honor him, you know. But I stopped for a minute again. Every time I started it, I had to stop because the finances, the home, the family, you know, it's just me, you know.
Mm.
Yeah. That's that.
I
And
just want to
that's
be by
real.
myself, you know, stuff, you know.
Yeah. 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 So
But I'm still
moving
gonna
forward
continue.
now, but
Yeah,
I'm saying you're going to continue. So I'm saying that was the start of you. I would say in the real world now, and then you're in the studio. All of these things got to be paid for. When you think back then, you had
yeah.
all these things open to you. You know what I'm saying? But then the real life kicked in. Like, why? You have to pay
That's
for this. You
exactly.
have to
You're
do
gonna
that.
kick in. Your car broke. You gotta fix it.
Yes.
Then
Yes.
it's not moving. You gotta buy another one. So it's railroad you off the track, you know, because you're driving into
Yes.
work and
Yes.
regular stuff, you know.
Mm.
We
Yeah.
have
Well,
to stay
again, it's
focused.
real life. So yes, you have to stay focused so that you come back now to your music. So from then on, even though all these little things, you get distracted with the this, the family, the that. What is Trevor
Exactly.
Castell to himself now? Boy, it's either you're gonna do it or you're not. It's either you're gonna do
Right.
this thing or you're not.
I'm so persistent, man. I'm gonna do it, man. Trust me, I'm never gonna stop. Because I'm winding down where I'm doing other things to make sure
Mm.
I do it. Eric Melvin is 83 years old now. He's 82, 83 years old now, between that. And he's still
Mm.
singing, still traveling, still go everywhere. So, reggae music is something that never, ever ended. You know,
Oh, it's
people
true.
still want to hear you. People still, it's different from the other songs that you see out there. People always abroad, somewhere else, want to have a session with you somewhere.
Mm.
So, in other words, my trend is nobody never see me perform overseas. Lacksley never get a
Yeah.
chance to perform nowhere. I used to do it in Jamaica when the
Mm.
Christmas time come and the sounds would come, the Mellow Canary and all those sounds used to come around and they put up a stage. I used to go on it and sing. And a lot of people used to see me singing. But
Mm.
Lacksley never get a chance to go on a stage, really. What we sing in dancehall, though, me and Lacksley. On Fridays, we used to go to the spot and we used to sing all the mic, Lacksley tearing it up, I tearing it up,
Mm.
Lacksley tearing it up. Like, it's not really a clash, but, He
Yeah.
was the better down, man. What I was like, when I said better down, he got more songs than me,
Oh
you
yeah.
know. So, but I had minds where I hold my ground. So
Mm,
we came out on top. Both of us came out on top. But we were the top.
mm.
But to be honest, I can't give it up. I have to continue.
So let me ask you, when you got to America, I guess you say you had nobody around you. However, I would imagine you had to survive one way or the other, right? So, if from me looking from the outside in, I will assume at some point music has to take a backseat. Or have I got that wrong?
You're 100% right. Yeah, to take us backseat
Mm,
way back. Because you know what? I didn't have a job. You know, I was with my cousin,
hmm
Veronica Jennings. That's my good cousin. You know, she's the one who helped me. I was in California first, and I came to New York. She helped me come over. You know,
mm, yeah.
because
Mhm.
this same thing again. I was with my friend, but I wasn't comfortable. So she sent me a ticket, and I came.
Mm,
I was staying with her. That's after that. Then I went to my friend David. Striker,
mm,
his son, moved from Florida, come down to New York, and say, "Hey, we're gonna get together. We moving
mm.
together." But
Okay.
I didn't have no job, man. The first job
Mm.
I get was outside in Flatbush area. This guy, my cousin, I know this guy in
Ooh,
California.
Lord,
Give me a job.
Flatbush.
Yeah, and it was
What
cold, man. I'm telling you
what's wrong
something,
with
bro.
Flatbush?
Woo!
Flatbush Avenue. There was a basic school down there. My first
Rough.
job was working on the roof, man, and I didn't have a jacket, and it was getting cold.
Yes, right.
So my first job was on top of a roof, making like 650 an hour, man. I'll tell you, it was frozen. I was cold, so I know I had to hang in there because I need that jacket. You know, so it wasn't easy, bro. So like I said, backseat was music was all the way back.
Mm,
So you think about the rest from there.
I'm with you.
Oh,
I'm with you.
I know, I know, I know.
Now you must have done Too Popular before music takes a back seat, right? Tell me about Too Popular. Who did you do that for, and how did that song come about?
Now, well, Two Popular was for Bunny also.
Bunny Lee. Okay.
Yeah, and then like I said, Bunny is like a family to me, and I used to help him
Mm.
when, like, with his everything he do, he trusted me, you know,
How many
and
songs
everything.
did you? How many songs did you voice for Bunny Lee?
I don't quite remember, but it wasn't a lot. But I didn't quite remember. Maybe
Mm.
five or so. I remember, but I did other songs otherwise
Because I do
because
know a vast number
I
of
wasn't
his
trying
songs
to.
got burnt down. You know.
Yeah, because what happened was when I did that song, it was I had access to the beats,
Mm.
you know, and I told him that I want to sing on the beat. He said, "Do what you want, man," and that's how
Okay.
it comes out sing on. And Professor was in the studio with me, this other dude,
Okay.
so I would just sing on the beat. You
Okay.
know, I wanted to do some more, but time wasn't time was of the essence back then, so I didn't get a
Mm.
chance to do a full album because he
Right.
had to leave and go away, you know.
Hmm.
So that's what slowed
Now,
up the album because he
now
had to go
this
abroad.
song is out on iTunes. This song is out on iTunes. As a matter of fact, I just discovered it on iTunes called Rubber Dub Revolution. All right. And there's a vast number of uh,
Artist,
giants on
glorious artist.
that album. One of which I even saw Simple Simon on the same rhythm as you as well. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah, down to my New
Yeah.
Kingston like a flash.
That's right. That's right. But I'm going to play this one, which is Too Popular. This is on the album Rubber Dub Revolution, which is out on iTunes. Check it out. I'm just going to play a few bars. Take a listen.
I've seen your face everywhere I go on the street. Just cause and the picture shows you too popular. Oh girl, you too popular. Oh girl, you too regular. Oh girl, you
Now that song was what was not only on one of my favorite rhythms because I love when Al Campbell did I think Bad Boy I Run, them I run, them I run, them I run, Soldier Boy I come. Right when Al Campbell did that particular song and then this one came along and then did it. I always wondered what happened to this guy, Trevor Castell, until many moons later I get to interview him. I think the last time I interviewed him must have been about over 10 years, right?
Yeah, yeah.
And then, and I'm thinking, I'm not really putting the pieces together, right? And then he's telling me about the songs he's done. And I said, wait, you did that song? And the first song he told me about was Cool and Deadly. And then it's still
Oh,
not ringing. And then until I play it, I go, wait, you did that song? He goes,
Yeah,
yes.
yeah, yeah.
yeah.
That's what they say. I should have been a rich man, huh?
Yeah. And
Yes.
that's when I realized, because if you didn't take that break, I swear, brother, you would have gone far.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
You
wanted
know,
to
you
come to England that time, but I
never
didn't
have
get the
taken
opportunity.
that break. You should never have taken that break. Never, you know.
Yeah, I had to step back a little because
But I do
things wasn't good
understand.
for me. And then I never have nobody to push me and say, "Well, let's go, continue,
Mm,
let's go." And then it's part of life, though. Still got
yeah,
life, still breathing,
yeah,
and
yeah.
I could fix that.
So now that
Mm.
you're more settled, I know you're working on not even working on it, you've been doing stuff, for a couple of years now. Tell me what's been going on for you right now,
Away from work and trying to take care of myself and family.
especially
The
where
kids
the
get
music
bigger
is
now, so I can
concerned.
do for myself more. So
How's
I'm
it
more
going with the
focused on
music?
myself. Huh? Huh?
How's it going? How's it going with the music specifically?
Well, with specific with the music, I'm trying to put things together where I could go abroad, other places, instead of staying one place, and
Mm,
establish myself now, because I still got the voice. My voice is a younger voice than what
mm,
my age is saying. So I still can
yeah,
do it. I just need to
mm.
start to travel more and expand myself to do a better job at it. And
And I
get
love
the
the
people that
fact,
never get a chance to see me or hear nothing about me get a chance to see me.
yeah. Well, I have to applaud you, because
Yeah,
I've been listening to some of the songs that you've been doing, over the a couple of years, and I've seen the growth, and you've really come along, you know, more than neatly. You're ready. You know what I mean?
yeah. I'm doing bigger tracks now. So those tracks where you hear before is like 4 tracks, King Tubby Studio. So now
Okay.
I'm doing bigger tracks now, so you get bigger quality and better everything. And
Mm,
if you have the right engineer, you could still get more than what you hear.
right.
Because those engineers that I use is not really grassroots reggae engineer, but they do the best they can.
Yes. Yes.
Understand? Yeah, yeah. Well, yeah.
Princess Lady, the one I did a song, Princess Lady by tribute to my brother, Lacksley Castell, Princess Lady. That was done
Oh,
by the engineer that used to be for Bob Marley. So you get a different quality. You can tell he's a reggae person. But all the
Yeah.
rest
okay.
is good also.
So,
Mm.
so, are
Try to step
you,
up
so,
my game.
mhm. Go ahead, Sharon.
So, Trevor, you to me, I mean, the passing of your brother changed your life immensely.
Yeah.
Listening to you talk, I can still see your pain as I feel
No regret.
like I feel like that door has not closed yet. And that you just and the tribute that you want to do might help you, you know what I mean? But again, you said something before, yes, such is life. Things happen. It was tough. And it still is tough for you because you left that's like your other half. You know what I mean? That's your soul literal soul brother. That's your
Yeah,
literal.
basically we had plans, you know. That's why, you know, we had
I
plans.
know, but that's the thing. I could see it. As
Yeah,
much
we
as
had
you're
plans.
talking, honestly, I could feel like even I could cry because I feel your pain. The simple fact that you made these plans together, knowing that you know what I mean? One
Yeah,
one
we had
didn't
plans.
or the other one. So a portion of you taking that step back was because you two both had plans to do it. But now you're in the mindset to focus on Trevor now. Trevor got
Yeah.
to do it up big. It's never too late. This is your time now to bring that out into the open. Show your love for your brother. He's with you in spirit, so it don't matter where you
Yeah.
go. He's coming with you.
I still dream about my brother. I seen him in my dreams come around. You know, we talk. It may sound a way what I do dream about my brother. I see
No,
him.
no, 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 no. I'm very happy that you. No, I'm very happy that you said that because that's real talk.
Mm.
It's
The
good
last
when
time I
they,
see my brother in my
it's good when
dream.
they talk to you. Them say it's
Yeah,
good
it's
when them
true.
talk to you. Yeah.
Yeah, I see my brother dream me and he shake my hand and say something to me. And when I wake up in the morning, I still feel my hands like he was there. You know, that's how close we are and connected. You know, and then.
That's
But
insane.
basically, me and my brother had plans. You know, when we grew up, we wasn't fortunate. So we were the one who were thinking about taking everybody else up and uplift the family to another level. That was
Mm.
our dream. And we know we had the potential to do so. So that was one of our thing, to see my mother, my father becomes the person what they never had, you know, bringing us up. So that was a part of our plan, like, oh, we gonna do this, man. Everything gonna be good, you know. That's what we was talking. And then Lacksley looked like he's shining and shining, but you can see it in his face, something is
Mm.
hindering him, the sickness, you know. And then he's my lifeline, he's balanced, we balance. So it's like the boat is rocking. But every time you rock, I feel it. Because it's like the finish line. You wonder if you're gonna get there.
Mm.
Yeah.
But I was still young, but with this big thinking, but people don't know what I am thinking. So we so close and have this bond, it's like a twin. I feel his pain. Maybe I feel it more than anybody else, but I never mention it.
Mm.
Sometimes I look at him, I'm
Yes.
in daze, but I never say it to nobody. But he look all right, he look this, but you could see that outer part of my brother's face, like, you know.
Mm.
And then he started to write certain songs, and I said, wow.
Mm.
And I said,
Well,
wow, like he know what was going on.
like he knew, right? He knew. You had the
Yeah.
feeling he kind of he knew. So what
So like
happened to? Are there any songs that he's done that's unreleased?
could be for other people, but
Okay.
most of the songs he did with Niggas Roots, you know, Robert
Okay.
Palmer and them, they was good people towards my brother, 110%. You know, they wasn't the
Mm.
bad kind of guy. You know, back then they were more supportive to my brother. My brother did song for Jammies also, King
Okay.
Mm.
Jammies,
Hmm.
and then things take a turn with that one. You know?
Mm.
I'm not gonna get into that, but you know, we all grew up like family again. Jammies is a part of my life
Mm.
also. You know, and that's a guy
Yeah.
that I look up to also. You know? But you know, he wasn't like the Bun Lee to me as far as after the fact. You know, Bun
Mm.
Lee's always my mentor. I love Jammies also, but
Hmm.
you know, I wish we could more have a better union. You know,
Mm.
conversate better. You know, and say things
Mm.
better. You know, whatever. You know, as a from where we're coming from.
The
And
only
even for
time that
Pablo also,
becomes the
leadership.
only time, let me just say, the only time that becomes difficult is when you no longer have life.
Yeah,
Continue.
yeah, man. I hope one day we can have a good dialogue. You know, and conversate good. You know, and talk about things that which is a fact instead of make things look difficult. You know.
Yeah, that's a
That's
lesson
like I said.
you need to learn. I think that what you said is real deep. If they could
Yeah,
would just
I
come
think,
and say and speak the truth. Honestly, it's really just
yeah,
telling the truth.
I
It
don't want to
is.
get on here and really throw nobody under the bus like before or after or whatever. Now is the time we have to compromise with each other, and just man up, and take it from there. And that's one of the reasons why I said the reunion with all of us artists. If everyone could just get together and compromise and let bygones be bygones and say, come on, let's do this, we'd be powerful, man. All of us. Instead of looking at where you go and where you didn't go, or where you should have been and where you haven't been. No, forget that. We're getting older now, so now it's time to, don't carry nobody to your grave. Now is the time to compromise. Open up your heart and let us do the best we can. Everybody. I'm talking about all the producers and the artists.
Yeah.
Don't just try to so the world is in a different place, right? Things is different now. It's more civilized but more dangerous.
Yeah, right. The simple fact that you have the acknowledgement, that's the truth. I mean, it takes a village to gather people together for them to lay down their arms and really open their ears and listen, because they're just too full of pride. Number one, pride has so much to do with it, and it's not even about it at the end of the day. It isn't. The acknowledgement of the acknowledgement of knowing right is right and wrong is wrong, and maybe this didn't happen for you today, but how you know it wasn't your time? It could happen for you next week or the following year. There has to be an understanding of that too. Everything in its time and place, right? Until people have that understanding, until they have that understanding, they're gonna blame Tom, Dick, and Harry. Say your fault. If me didn't do this, me didn't do that, how you never get in my. And that's not even true. Everything in its time and place.
Yeah, time and place. That's why I said, compromise is a good thing to do. That's compromise. Forget about the past. Now like I said, the world is more civilized, and it's so dangerous to get. The more civilized, you don't get more quiet, more peaceful. What about us? We need to do the same thing too. Forget about the past where you've been through and who take you down or bring you up or whatever. Come on, let's have a reunion.
Yeah.
Are you surprised to see what we get out of it?
Yeah. It's never too late.
It isn't.
And there'll never be a wrong time. There'll always be the right time.
Love to see me. A lot of people ask me all the time if I'm coming to Europe, what are you going to do? People ask me for that. People ask for this. What is the time and place to do it, And a lot of people ask me here and there, but they don't understand what my struggles is, why I'm not in that lane. So I'm trying to brace myself to get a chance to do that. That's what I'm trying to do, to brace myself. Because it's never too old.
Yeah.
And I've been through some stuff, but I don't want to talk about it. In the music thing,
Yeah.
What is it, sir?
So round it up for us, Shazza.
Yeah, so basically I love the fact the spirit is fighting back. I guess you could say you're in the game. Real life has hit you in the way that, okay, you have to do things a little bit differently, in order for you to get to that next level. So for you, Trevor, now, do you think you have the right recipe now to move forward, or do you feel like you're waiting for something else? If that makes sense.
I have the recipe, but I need something else.
Okay.
Because I can't do it alone, I still need someone else to be like pulling me also. I need help. I can't do it alone, even though. Because there are places where people are seeing places I want to go. I just need a hand to say, well, it's like a puzzle. You have to put it together, to make it becomes perfect.
Mm.
in one circle, you know. So that's what I need. I need someone like, you know, on the other side while I'm here doing this, someone else on the other side say, well, I can help you on this side.
Mm.
If you have product, what can we do for you?
Mm.
You know, like put out my songs. Someone to manage me. I'm looking for like a manager.
Mm.
You know, like for instance, like to do shows and stuff
Mm.
and all that stuff. Because I don't have that right now. At one
Mm.
point, I was making efforts to get it, but
Mm.
like I said, like you said, Sharon, otherwise, work and other things sidetrack me.
Mm.
So I just take a back seat again each time.
Yeah.
Because this came
Yeah.
up, that come up, you have to spend that, you have to spend this, you have to do this, you have to do that.
Yeah.
So, but basically, I want to finance myself, most of it, on this side. And when I complete the work, then I could, it's like a package. You send it to somewhere else to distribute,
Mm.
you know, and this and that. So everybody play their role, and I'm good to go. Because I'm ready to take on some stuff, you know, but I don't
Mm.
want to do that alone. I need surroundings. I need help also.
Yeah.
Keep me in my corner, you know. To say, well, we gonna work with you, man.
Mm.
And that's down to music. Sorry, real quick. I just want to say, is it down to music as well, like getting new music, and it's everything that you're saying. I know you're doing your thing,
Yeah,
but is it everything?
everything, the whole package.
Okay.
Because I have the music, and I have the music, and I have beats that I could continue with. I have beats I don't even touch yet.
Mm.
Okay.
But the thing is, this is, you know, it's like a company, a production. You know, you still have to have the distributor. You still have the person who doing the marketing for you and all that stuff.
Mm.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I need a little help in some areas, you know.
Yeah.
Mm.
After you have the finished product, you got to sell it out to in the market to advertising. And you need advertisers. You know, people say, well, play your stuff, give you more publicity. You know, that's what I need.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah. I understand.
Just on the Facebook and YouTube and I need people to push my stuff continuous.
Mm.
Then I can raise the bar, you know,
Mm-hmm.
and get back where I started. And then that would be a big thing for me because then I would have my brother on my back because I got to sing for me and him because I got to sing my songs and I got to sing his songs for his fans who never see him or hear nothing about it, like him on a stage or anything. I want to do that. So and when I want to do that, I want to see the faces when I'm singing those songs, you know.
Wow.
So Trevor's ready to go.
Trevor.
You can see it. I can even see the wheels spinning behind him.
Yeah. I think so. Yeah, I can too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, man. I was holding back for too long, you know. I'm ready to launch, you know.
Well, never say that. Never say that. I think that within your heart you weren't ready but not ready. You're holding on to a lot of things, and I think that now it's just that you're ready to let go of certain things right now and
no,
move
what I was
forward.
holding on
That's
to
what.
is like when I say holding on too long, it's like I'm speaking like family, work, and everything is like so. It comes a time where now is the time to break. I can see where I can break now.
Yeah.
And go forward, you know.
Especially when the
I'm
kids
a little
get
bit
older.
at peace right now, where I could do other things.
Yeah.
So that's, you know, the first thing I'm going to put is the music.
Yeah.
Of course. Of course.
It comes right back to that, you know. That's what I love.
Yeah.
You know? That's
How
the kind
can
of work I
people
do. That's what I love
how
doing.
can people find you, Trevor?
Well, basically, they could find me on the Reggae in the Highway. I got a thing, Reggae in the Highway. They could get on it and send out messages and stuff on it, as well as the Facebook. I'm on it. I'm on Instagram also.
So they just type in Trevor Castell, right?
Yeah, Trevor Castell, whatever.
Okay.
Or they could send me an email, whatever. Somebody who interested in me, Trevor.castell@yahoo.com.
Okay, the terminate. You said that email a little bit too fast for some of the slower ones.
Trevor.castell@yahoo.com.
Say that one more time.
I said Trevor.castell@yahoo.com. People who interested
Trevor
in
dot
really want
Castell. That's Trevor
to,
dot Castell at yahoo.com. All right.
yeah,
So if you have
yeah,
any uh,
interest.
interested individuals who want to manage and spearhead this more than worthy artist career forward to the next step, and only serious people please
Yeah,
apply, you know? And
yeah,
yeah, so we pray that you get the response you need, but also, you know, I wanna ask you one question. Are you still happy doing what you do?
of course. That's the most happiest part of me doing that because that's what I know first, and that's what I
Amen.
love first,
Rest is history.
and that's what I really wanted to do. But
Right.
going abroad, you don't know what you're getting yourself into.
Hmm.
Everybody want to go to abroad. Once they travel and go abroad, and they came off that plane, and the
Right.
first 90 days, you start to see a different ballgame.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
Everybody been
Yes.
through that. Everybody know that.
Yes.
You know, the minute you touch stage, for some reason, I can hear you singing Princess Lady.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Big song. That's
Yes.
why I
Princess
say I want to sing them
Lady.
songs that my brother can smile. And I want him to stand over here and watching me
Right.
doing his
Kind of
thing.
reminds me of Eddie Fitzroy, you know?
Yeah,
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
true.
Yes.
Nice vibe.
Yes.
Yeah, man.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes. That's true. Very
Let
true.
me just let me just play a little piece. Well on.
Just be my princess lady.
And this is the new one you're working on, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
All right. All right. So hear it one more time. And is this released, this particular track?
Yeah, it was out. It's out. It's on it's out there
Is out.
on the web.
So it's out,
Yeah.
ladies and gents. It's on iTunes. It's on all
But
the
it's like
digital
I want to make
platforms.
a playback on that one and redo it again, because I'm not getting nothing out
Okay.
for that one. So I gotta
All
redo
No.
it.
right.
Those people not
Uh,
sending me nothing is a game again.
right, right.
So that's why
Let's
we
get,
want real management.
say that again.
So
That's
it
why I
needs
want real
management.
management to help me conduct my business.
I'm with you. I'm with you. I'm with you.
Okay.
I'm with you. Anyway, Sharon, we get to the
Yes, sir.
part of the show where she's just been doing it from the minute, we started this show. She's philosophical like myself, but she's very, very, very she's been doing it from the minute we started this show. So we decided
Yeah,
to
yeah, yeah.
do something called, ladies and gentlemen, Sharon's Corner. I'm going to do a jingle for that with the effects on it. I'm going to do that.
Listen,
And the
Yeah.
graphics.
look, that's why he's my best friend. Just so you know, this is my best friend from school. You gonna talk
True.
about all these people? That's my friend from growing up in England in school. So that's why I
That's
love
right.
it. It's for me.
Yeah, he's the
But
best, man.
he's the best. He's the best. But
He's the best, man.
Thank you.
welcome to Sharon's Corner. Quick, not gonna drag this out, but usually when I speak, it's what I see for you, right? I'm a very spiritual individual. So I will not lie. There are times in our conversations I felt tears coming for you. I wanted to cry because I felt everything you felt. I felt everything that you felt
Real
when it
talk.
Yeah.
came to, I did. I honest to God did. There were times I was gonna cry. Matter of fact, I stepped away.
Sometimes
Go
we have
one
to
on
let these feelings just let them
Yeah,
happen.
yeah, yeah.
yeah,
Just let it
sometimes you
happen. Don't
cannot.
hold back.
Right. So I had to step away from the camera for a minute to come back because I see
Ah,
how much your brother loved you and how close you were. What
that's
I'm
why you shut
hoping that
down your screen.
Yeah, that
Okay.
is why I'm really hoping that you won't understand how close he is to you. He is
Yeah, yeah,
around you.
we
He
feel
is
it.
you. You wear a smile on your face all the time, but I feel your pain and it's okay. It is
Yeah, yeah,
okay to let it out. It is okay to let go and let it out because what's coming for you has to do with timing. You've put it out
yeah,
there. You're going to need management, right? You're looking for new management. You're looking for this. These things are going to come for you sooner
yeah,
rather than later. It's going to happen.
yeah, yeah. Yeah,
But
it's I can feel it.
no one acknowledged that in your dreams, your brother is communicating with you. And if people do not believe that it is a real
Yeah, yeah,
thing,
people understand that.
when the dead talk to you, them say when the dead talk to you, now, it's a
You have to
good
listen.
thing. You have to listen, listen good. So
Yeah,
for
we have
you,
that
Trevor,
communication. We have that
yeah, it
communication.
is right. And but I clearly see that on you. So
Yeah, yeah,
don't worry about your struggles. You're handling your struggles very well. All those
yeah,
struggles was leading up to what is coming for you. Just like that door has now opened that you see for yourself that you can, okay, I think I'm going to move forward. That was obviously your timing. And whatever
yeah, yeah,
conversation your mother's telling you in your dreams, pick sense,
yeah,
Yeah.
even though it might not even make sense, but pick sense out of nonsense because he's telling you something. Because sometimes when the dead talk to you, it's not straight. Sometimes
Mm.
it's in
yeah.
parables, and you have to pick sense out of nonsense. Only you can decipher that. So
Mhm.
that being said, Trevor, we love you like cooked food, love and respect. You understand
Yeah,
me?
yeah,
And I
yeah. So,
know,
same
and
to you
I
guys, man.
know, I know you're gonna make an impact. It's coming. Your time is
I'm ready
coming.
for that, you know. That's my main focus
Yeah,
right now, you know, to make an impact, you know,
obviously.
because
Yeah.
Yes,
it's time, you know.
it is time.
Mm.
It is
It's
time.
time.
But
Definitely
that
Yeah,
time.
that
yeah.
concludes Sharon's corner. So that's my blessings, and that's what I see for you.
I really
All right.
appreciate that. That was a good thing to get that insight, you know.
Mm.
Oh yeah.
I
It's a
appreciate that.
thing. It's a thing, but I don't know for you today. I wanted to cry and didn't know why I was gonna cry. And I said, I have to step away for a second. I didn't
Mm.
because I could feel
Mm.
everything that
I
happens.
guess we got that. I guess we got that, you know, connection where you could feel it, and you know,
Yeah.
it gets you
It's
overwhelmed.
yeah,
Yeah.
it was. This is like
But
the strongest connection in a long time. I
it,
was a little overwhelmed.
it's in the way he expresses it as well. You can see he's latching onto
Yeah,
to
my brother
Lacksley.
always with me, you know, he always around me, you know.
You can feel it. You can see it from the way you speak about it, but also
Yeah,
it's in the way you express yourself in your songs. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah,
Definitely in the way you express yourself, because how you sounded like 10 years ago when you used to send me your music to how you're sounding now. It's like
yeah.
you've mastered the bridge gap between where you needed to amend. You've been
Yeah,
able
it's
to,
like I'm getting more alive. It's like
yeah,
you know, it's like a healing process.
that's it. That's it. That's it. That's it.
Yeah, it's more livelier now. It's more, you know,
Yeah.
it's like
So,
seeing the light. So let's go.
final questions. So, are you working on an album?
Yes, I got enough songs to do an album. I just got to get. To me, I wasn't confident with the mixing that I have with the
Right.
person that did it for me. So I got to
Right.
put those songs together again and let someone
Okay.
else put a touch on it
Right.
to give it
Right.
better mixing. You
Yeah.
know what I mean?
Yeah. Which is the
Clean
most
reggae
important
mixing.
stage of any production you do. Will
Yeah,
always be the mixing and the mastering. Even if you have a
yeah,
good mix, but the
yeah,
mastering is shabby, they've
yeah,
destroyed your product. Trust me, you know.
yeah.
So the mastering
So
is
that's what I
the
think.
vital ingredient.
Yeah, that's what it is. So I kind of pulled back a little bit because the songs that I didn't send to you. Those songs I have to put them back again in the
Right,
making.
right.
The
Yeah,
songs is okay. It's just
Yeah,
the production part of it, as far
yeah,
as you know.
Yeah,
yeah,
understandable,
It has to be
understandable.
good. It has to be up a little bit more for me.
yeah. And I have to
Mm-hmm.
big up because I know you big him up a lot, and I know he's a mutual friend of ours. But Boom Donovan Green is also doing some great things. I had to call him the other day and say, "Yo, man, love way I do, you know."
Yeah,
Yeah.
my girl,
Mm-hmm.
man, you are way up.
Well, I had to give him the 10-star salute, man. I had to go,
The soldier
you
that.
know what I mean?
Yeah, man, real soldier that, man.
Yeah, he's doing very good.
Yeah,
As a matter of fact, I'm gonna book a date with him and bring him on to the show as well. You know.
yeah. That'd be nice, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, man,
I
that'd
want
be
to take
great, man.
Let me just take time out to bless up some of the people who are logged in. I want to bless up Marshall Lambert down there in the USA, Desmond Nicholas, my good friend from way back when, Aletha Lowe, my sister from another mother, and great musician herself. Thank you for tuning in. King Natuman from Kenya. Bless up yourself. And bless up anybody else whom I cannot see. Norma, I know Norma's in there somewhere. My good friend Norma, bless up yourself and the family. And bless up anybody else who's logged in from anywhere that I cannot see. Please help us to please like, share, subscribe, or just let somebody
And
know
hit
that
that
we're out there.
notification bell.
So
Mm-hmm.
you'll have to say that again.
And hit that notification bell.
If you
Share,
want.
share, share.
Yeah,
Yes,
share,
that's
share.
right. That's it.
Share.
And then, Sharon, just briefly explain the show we're going to have tomorrow before we get out of here, please.
Okay, so the show that we're going to have tomorrow, we will be talking with Big Stone from Big Stone TV.
Oh,
The discussion will be on prostate cancer. We have a guest, Mr. Gentile, will be coming on also, but I encourage all to please log in tomorrow for an in-depth conversation. Also, the deaths, rumors that were surrounding Mr. Big Stone TV. So it's gonna be a real deep, big show. Again, that's tomorrow. Please log in, check us out. If you can, Trevor,
yeah,
come in, check it out because it's an education, more of an educational standpoint for men. And
yeah.
people, they need to. There's an awareness going on that we need to definitely put out there
Yeah.
on prostate.
Yeah, that's a good thing too. That's a very good thing. I'm on top of my games when it comes to that, though. You know.
Mm.
Good for you.
Yeah,
Yes.
check me. So, yeah, that's
Yeah.
a good
Yeah.
thing to talk about.
I had my prostate check done yesterday.
Yeah, that's
You
great,
said
man.
you was. You
Yeah,
said you was.
as a matter of fact, mine is questionable, so they have to go a little bit deeper to check out why they're not happy with the results. So I have to do more results. I did some today actually, and then I think they're gonna call me back again. So all in all, let's just keep praying that all is well.
Yeah, that'll
All
be
is
good.
well.
Fingers
Yeah, all
All is
is
crossed.
well,
well.
man. All is
But
Yeah,
well,
but
all
man.
you
is
Everything
know,
well.
is well.
yeah, I know it's
Everything
gonna
is
be
well.
well.
Everything is well.
I know it's been, you know the amount of things God's done for me already, man. You're looking at God's general.
Yeah. Always speak positive, you know. All is well.
Always,
You have to.
always.
You have to.
It's a done
You have
deal.
to.
I know it's gonna be well. So
Yeah, because the
people,
body reacts to
tomorrow
the word
is
for your
the
mouth.
day. Sorry, say that one more time.
I said the body sometimes react from the word from your mouth, you know.
Oh yeah,
So
for real.
when you say
Say that.
good things happen. You
Wow.
Facts.
Say it again,
Facts.
my brethren.
Facts.
know?
Tell them again. Tell them
Yeah,
again.
All
the body
right.
do react from the word from your mouth. Trust me.
Yeah. So
So
we'll be back here
so
tomorrow, and we'll be doing that show about prostate cancer. More will be spoken about tomorrow. So we're going to get out
yeah,
of here
Yeah.
due to time, and then
yeah.
we are going to get out of here just like this.